In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright, of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright, of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown lived the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.
Call me Dory, I'm on a mission. Judge Dory's here, feel the intuition. In the portal of dreams, I take my stand, with the power of the universe in my hands, deciphering right and wrong and all in between. Got my spiritual allies, we're a winning team. With every verdict, we shine so bright, guiding the lost into the light. Together we'll rise, know me too thin, I'm the oracle, the truth is clear. I'm the judge, your psychic guide. Dory is my name, and I'm full of pride. The sage, the oracle, I'm here to see. In this world of freedom, they'll find our way from the shadows. I bring a sense of peace. Breathe with the poem's wisdom, and let the worry see you automated and embracing your truth. Together we blossom, reclaim our youth. Oh, 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 the psychic guy. Dory is my name, and I'm full of pride. Besides the oracle, I'm here to stay. In this world of freedom, we'll find our way.
All rise, court is in order.
I don't know what I did wrong here, so let me just figure it out. Let's do something wrong. Let's do this. Maybe I did this wrong. Hello, everyone. How are you today? Let me see if I can. Oh, there you go. How are you today? Let's open this one. Oh, my goodness. How are you today? We are here to discuss the case of Ariana Grande. And she won't be the first to have like an eating disorder. Do you think it's an eating disorder? She won't be the first. But it is our job as the court of public opinion to assist in her recognizing that, one, we do care for her, and two, we care for you enough to criticize you. That's how much we care. Like, Ariana, people have been with you for years, for absolute years. They watched you from being a chubby little teenager, cute as hell, with red hair, and watched you morph into an adult on Nickelodeon show, whatever. I don't know the name of the show, because I don't watch kiddie shows. But we've been supporting you for years. And so today, after the movie Wicked won, we were mortified, but we were like, okay, something is like, maybe work schedule was really hard for you. But then Wicked 2 took us out. Especially when you were paired up with that other woman. I can't remember her name. Like, forgive me. Like, I don't have time to remember people's names. And you both were walking around, like, emaciated. And supporting each other like the Olsen twins. Yeah, we have questions. And as much as we'd love to see you on tour, even that kind of bothers me. Because I would think in the last 3 to 4 years, you would have made $20 million, probably each movie or for both movies. And to me, tour means you have no money. To me. People go on tour because they can't make money otherwise. So if that is the case, and you're on tour just so you can have change in your pocket, because I already know your rent is $32,000 a month, and I question how is that possible when you would have made at least $20 million on one movie. Maybe they tricked you and they got $20 million out of you out of both movies. Why are you paying $32,000 a month on rent and not owning? We got money problems. We have money problems. And with all that being said, if you're making $20 million a month, now we have to do the TLC math, left eye. Now we have to figure out how many people do you have in your entourage? How much percentage is, your manager for acting get, your manager for commercials get, your manager for this gets, your writers. Because I'm pretty sure you don't write your own music. So we're already down to 1 million with writing music. We can't be surprised that she is emaciated. Can you imagine how many people are pulling her in every direction? Maybe you can't imagine, but try to. Try to imagine how many people are pulling her in every goddamn direction. It's shameful. It's sad. And I don't accept that for her. But she has to recognize that something is wrong. $32,000 a month on a rental is wrong. And who convinced her of that? I don't know who convinced her of that, but that is disgusting. Now, with all that being said, we have our first witness. Order in the court. We have our first witness. Let's bring up our first witness.
Be honest with yourself. When you watched Ariana Grande's new music video, Pedal, did you judge her body before you judged the psychology? That's not an accident. She built this music video as a mirror. What you notice first tells you which character you are. Let me show you. The scariest part is not the chainsaw. It's that she kept coming back. Count how many times Pepper walks back into another audition. It's the same mechanism that keeps people coming back in toxic relationships. In psychology, this is what's called a fawn response. She knows exactly what she's showing you in this music video, and I think 90% of people missed every single detail, so I'm gonna break it down. I think everyone missed the fact that when she walks out of the taxi, right behind her is 08. 2008 was her first big debut on Broadway, and also would have been right around the time that she met Dan Schneider when the making of Victorious would start in 2009. Now what's interesting is if you look at the first set of executive notes, it literally says couldn't hurt to lose a few LBS. In my opinion, this is an example of self-objectification with a self-fulfilling prophecy, because the entire video is Pepper being self-objectified as a body for score, not a human being. The entire video is an unwinnable game. It's cat and mouse game of not being enough, but she traps the audience in the end. And every time she walks past the flower in the Walk of Fame star, it loses petals. It's being trampled while she performs. And every rejection equals another petal gone. Is a great example of her highlighting her erosion of self. Also symbolically reminds me of that game, He Loves Me Not, symbolizing her conditional worth to the machine. The biggest Easter egg in this video that I think everyone missed, this painting behind the executive's head. It's literally a classic Western style cattle roundup picture. Cowboys on horseback roping cattle, with the cow bolting forward. Cattle call is a real industry term for a mass audition, and I think she did this intentionally. It's roping, not whipping, a symbol of rope 'em, brand 'em, drive 'em to the market, which ties back to Pepper's audition sheet getting branded not good enough. She's not being judged, she's being roped and branded just like livestock. And she confirms this deeper meaning by literally wearing a cow print outfit as her next to last audition outfit. And the chainsaw moment feels like a climax, like the performance is over. This is the trap. The reveal is that all of this was a performance, and she's now the star of the film. So really, in hindsight, she never really won, because this video is a confessional. That performing really genuinely traumatized her in so many ways, but she's saying the show must go on, and that this has become her life, which was honestly a really hard watch for me and kind of made me shed a tear. Also, I think this is just such a great reminder. If you're in a relationship dynamic where you feel like you have to perform, you are human and you are special and you are chosen. You do not have to live your life feeling indebted to someone. So which character are you? Are you the men judging her? Are you Pepper? Or are you still navigating who you are?
Sorry, guys. Let me see. I have another witness to bring to the table. Let's see. Let's turn this on. Let's
Power
get
on.
this up.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair. The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
So this girl commented, I don't think the general public will ever be nice to Ariana Grande again, and I think that's because she used up all the general public's compassion like years ago. I think during that 2017 to 2019 time period, during the attack on Manchester, Mac Miller died. She was blamed for Mac Miller's death. Pete Davidson threatening to off himself and blaming her, like all of that. I think she used so much of the public's compassion, and I'm not saying this in a like, oh well, she didn't deserve it. No, the girl went through a lot of undeniable trauma, right? But because that trauma was undeniable and it was in such quick succession of each other, I think the public was looking for a valid reason to hate her. I think when the homewrecking allegations came out and when she's not a girl's girl, all of that, I think the public was like, finally, we have a reason to talk shit about this bitch. I was tired of being nice to this bitch. I was tired of it. And that's not to say she didn't receive any hate back during that 2017 to 2019 time period. I mean, I just said she was blamed for Mac Miller's death, right? But I think the homewrecking allegations, that and not being a girl's girl, I think all of that was like such an intense hate campaign against her. And again, I'm not saying homewrecking should be praised or anything like that. I'm just saying it was, to me, the crime did not fit the attacks I saw, right? And I'm probably a little biased because I am a fan, but I saw more attacks on her than I did him. Like, and that's always how it goes. The woman's always going to have it worse than the man. That's nothing new, right? It's nothing unique to what went down. But I think after that, and then now her physical appearance, people are just looking for any reason to talk shit about her. I don't think she will ever receive any compassion again. I don't. And I think people are trying to frame the way they're talking about her as compassion. But to me, compassion would be, oh my God, I think Ariana Grande is really going through something. I hope she has help. Period. That would be the only thing that needs to be said. It wouldn't be these long think pieces about dissecting how she looks, assuming that she's gonna like drop dead in the middle of the tour. Like, that's not compassion in my eyes at all. So I really do think she will never get the public eye again, like in favor, unless she leaves and comes back. Like, she's gonna have to pull like an Adele and disappear for a few years, and after that she may be able to come back and gain positive public sentiment. But right now I fear it's a wrap. Now, me, I'm gonna always stick beside my girl. I'm gonna always stick beside Ponytail. Never doubt me. That I don't fall into the group with the general public. We've been making it pop since Pink Champagne, okay? This is just an observation. I don't think the general public will ever be nice to Ariana Grande again,
What do you guys think? Does she have to disappear for a while? That's weird. That is so weird. Does she have to disappear? Maybe the girl is right. She did have a lot of scandal, but I also think it's celebrity scandal, to be honest with you.
And here's my issue with the whole conversation surrounding Ariana Grande. It would be weird for people to not be concerned. I think that statement that her team put out about how she is taking a step back from the public eye after her tour due to the ongoing public scrutiny is kind of messed up. Like, I feel a little gaslit by that. This was Ariana back in 2021 looking absolutely healthy and so good in her Pete Davidson era. This one's super old, but you get the point. Petite gal, but very healthy looking. Another photo of her before the year 2023. This is her in 2023 when her Wicked era really started. When she was losing weight and getting a bit thinner, she made this TikTok video addressing fans' concerns, saying basically that she is much healthier and happier now than she was years ago and in the images that fans were comparing her to. And she also said how she feels like people commenting on other people's bodies is really weird. And I usually agree, unless it just gets to a point. Now we're in 2026 and this is Ariana Grande today, and it is just like a little concerning. It's the same thing. Like, if someone's 500 pounds, your friends and family are a little concerned because that is unhealthy. Being extremely overweight is unhealthy, just like being extremely underweight is unhealthy. And while I hear her, I do think at this point we are allowed to be a little concerned. And I just think that statement from her team was really bogus. Like, if you're going to make a big official public announcement, then you have to be honest, or just don't make a statement at all. But you most certainly cannot blame people for not turning a blind eye at what is right in front of our faces.
Okay, for Ariana to come out and say, as a psychic judge, that us talking about her weight is weird, that's a mind fuck on us. No one is trying to say to her, we hate you. We're saying what happened to you. Wouldn't you say that to your family member? Especially like if they went through something, like let's say they're going through postpartum or they've lost a family member and they start to lose weight, wouldn't you be like, sweetie, you okay? Are you okay? Because I noticed you gained a lot of weight. And that's not for you to get defensive. That's for you to understand that I just noticed something. Now, I'm going to let you get defensive because don't think I'm going to care for a minute beyond asking a question. Like, if you get defensive, I'm out. I'm good. Like, I don't take an insult twice. But you need to know that I'm asking because I care, not because I'm trying to call you out your face. When people were asking, Ariana, you look emaciated. What's another word for thin? That's because people were in shock. And they're trying to reconcile with their brain why you look the way you look when they remember you looking another way before Wicked. Like what? I like that part of Wicked. Do you think Wicked is bad luck? Maybe I should do a reading on Wicked. Maybe I should do a reading on Wicked. Do you think it has bad juju attached to it? I think with the first movie, something happened with the Tin Man and all of that stuff. Julie Garland's career kind of tanked soon after the movie. You think it's Wicked? It was at one point the longest running and touring play, right? But now, I wonder if there's any documentaries on the play The Wicked and if they were plagued with some weird shit that went on. You think it's the movie Wicked? Oh, man. Wow. I wonder if I can ask in this. I was going to ask, like, is Ariana going to be okay? But now I'm thinking I should ask, did all of this come from the movie Wicked? Let me say hi to my peeps first. Hi, Sissy. How are you? Anorexic. Yes. But a lot of the GLP, the GLPs, make people look anorexic too. So I'm wondering if it started out as a GLP, that GLP medicine. I just joined, so forgive me if you already did the read. I'm not, or I didn't, or if I'm repeating something you already said, but I feel something was said. I don't know if it was gossip block or if it was the truth. That they take GLP. See, I just said that. For the movie, that certain aesthetics, both her and Cynthia, they look like they took GLP. I just said that. Maybe Cynthia got addicted to it. It's very addicting. And it's body dysmorphia. It's also body dysmorphia where you lose the weight and you can't see yourself in the weight loss. And I also created a video, Sissy, with my judge picture, and it has is it Billie Holiday? Summertime has a Billie Holiday essence to it. I just played it in the beginning, right after the original song. I just played it, but I'm still playing with different things to make it into a feature song for my show. So I'm still trying different things. All right. Order in the court. I hear talking. Order in the court. I honestly feel like I just want to hit somebody with this. think I would be like a really good judge. I think I would just throw my gavel at people. Stop talking. God knew what he was doing. He was like, you will be a psychic. Yeah. Oh, okay, whatever you want. Um, okay. Two things. Will Ariana Grande be okay? And is there some dark magic associated with Wicked? I'm gonna ask my peeps at ChatGPT if they know anything. Well, let me get the cards first. What happened here? This looks like enough. Yep, sure enough, it's enough. All right, let's see what everybody is saying. Okay, let me ask ChatGPT if they know anything. By the way, I no longer believe in ChatGPT. What? Huh, interesting. There's some old people coming back from the past. It's so weird. ChatGPT. Is there I'm gonna say dark magic associated with the movies or play Wicked? Oh, come on, don't do that. Oh man. Oh, my phone is wet. Wicked. Magic is part of the fantasy world. Got it. No, I didn't. What question did I ask? Oh, is there? Copy. Is there dark magic associated with the play Wicked in making the product? Sometimes ChatGPT needs a little bit more. Let me just lower this a little bit. It is about fantasy. Oh, okay, got it. The themes include witches, spells, enchanted objects, fantasy creatures, but these are fictional elements, fairy tales. Got. Your question is coming from a Christian Jewish. No, no, no. I'm asking in terms of literally making the film. Were there any problems associated with the movies or the plays? All right, I'm going to have to do a deep dive. The actual production, whether there were reports of unexplained events, alleged curses, occult practices, or serious problems while making Wicked. No. No credible evidence that the Broadway production of films were associated with dark magic or supernatural incidents. There were, however, some normal production challenges. Long development, the film, many years in development before it was actually produced. Labor strikes, complex filming, elaborate sets, wire work, physical demands, cast members spoken publicly about the rigorous singing, dancing, and stunt work required, but not paranormal experience. There's also been internet rumors claiming the production was cursed. I'll take it. Or involved in occult rituals. That's what I'm talking about. These claims have not been substantiated by reliable evidence. Well, that's the part about the spiritual thing. Like, the reliable evidence is not necessarily readily available. Neither the filmmakers nor credible reporters documented anything suggesting literal dark magic was involved. If you're asking because you heard a specific story, for example, someone passed, there was a serious incident, or someone claimed the set was haunted, tell me. No, 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 no. I'm going to do a deep dive. I'm going to do a deep dive. I think she was hit by the curse of the wonderful Wizard of Oz. But let's check. All right, how much time do I have? Let's get you guys on the screen with me. And let's move on. Let's get this large. Order in the court. Let's bring this court to order. We're on the case of Ariana Grande, and we will figure out whether or not she can survive this criticism, or if we can figure out whether or not she has been cursed and wicked. All right, I'm trying, guys. Back a little. Okay. I get the angel of time. The angel of time. Now, I can probably say that the angel of time is very much associated with, over time, every remake has caused problems, including the Michael Jackson one. Every single remake has caused problems. I need to find out if Diana Ross kind of lost her career right after Wicked. She just she doesn't know what to do with the public criticism. Like anybody else, she just wants to be loved, but she's finding that people are not giving her grace, and she doesn't know what to do if people do not like her. There's definitely some legal issues that's also bothering her. And maybe these are private legal issues or legal issues with the man. All right. She does have money. I think the ironic part in her having money is that she doesn't waste it on food. She doesn't waste her money on food. A lot of her budget goes to wardrobe. A lot of her budget goes to wardrobe. And I think they're even overpricing some of the things that she has to perform. I think a corset that could cost somebody else $30, they're charging her $300, $3,000. I don't know what sign she is, but I can tell you by the Queen of Wands, she wants to get back to herself. She doesn't know how to come back, guys. She definitely has a manager or several managers, male or female, that is bleeding her dry. She absolutely hates her public persona, her public image. She finally can see what you all were seeing. So I have to be honest with you guys. The fact that you were very verbal and to me caring, I think it means a lot, because as we move forward, you will understand that you have made a difference. I don't know what sign Ariana is. She's a Cancer. Oh, she's a Cancer. Is she born in June? Is she a June Cancer? She does kind of have Cancer eyes. Most Cancers have these moon eyes. And as skinny as she is, her eyes have not left her. They're not devoid of excitement. Like, I still see beauty in her eyes. Unfortunately, she is out of space, and I don't know why, where she just wants to make money. That's where she's at right now. It is all about the money, but probably it's all about the money based upon one or two of these people. So she does have people on her ass constantly trying to get her to not even rest after Wicked. because she did the movie back to back, and then she had to tour back to back. And I just don't, I think they're like, we got to strike while the iron's hot. And so if we strike while the iron's hot, this is how we can maximize your money. And I think that is the part that is making her extremely weak. I don't know if this is a child that's trying to come through her, but in her state that she's in, the child cannot come through? Or was there a child that came through and these managers made her abort the child? Which then, to be honest with you, that would then explain why she's acting the way that she's acting. Because it feels like I lost something. That part of me I lost. And if I can't have that part of me, meaning the loss of a baby, then I'm going to recreate new me. Because new me, emaciated me, can leave the beauty and the good-hearted me behind, because how could I have gotten rid of a child? So I'm creating new me, which looks wicked, which is the opposite of her. Now, I can tell you that her soul, especially being a Cancer, she has the best soul ever. I'm gonna like, she has the best soul, the best eyes. Like, her heart is always coming from a kind place. I don't think that people around her see her anything more than money. I do think she needs to take a step back, but I also think that it's time. June. I knew it. I knew it. Gemini Cancers care about money more. Gemini Cancers, they would be money based. Out of the air signs, Geminis are the money Geminis. And unfortunately for Geminis, they would kill to get it. Her Cancer saves her from that. But she will go out and get that money. Thank you, Sissy. I really appreciate that. Is she coming back? I don't know if it's about her coming back. I think she's got to come back with a bang, and I think that Petal Outbreak song is not the bang, right? It didn't do anything. It did, however, trigger Perez Hilton, who then copied that whole bloody scene. Like, it's all weird. He told her to get help from a video, and then he recreated the Petal video for himself. Okay, not talking about Perez, because I never call you guys Holly weird, but it kind of fits now. Like, Perez kind of like packaged it nicely to show us how Ariana's video became real life for him. Okay. Is she done with? I'm going to say no, but we do need curvy Latin Ariana back. We need her back, and you have got to get your mental health together. You have to. You can come back, but we need woman Ariana back, not the ponytail Ariana. That ponytail has been with you since your singing career. And I'm really surprised your hair is not falling out, and I think it might be at the scalp. And I think it's just time to cut that hair off to your ears and just reinvent Ariana Grande from a woman's perspective. And I know I've said this before in a reading to you. I don't know if you ever got the reading or ever saw it, but one of the things that hurts you is this image that people want to keep of you because these people like looking at grown women looking like 2-year-olds. And it's up to you to stop it. So I actually understood your pedal video. You're the change. You're the change. What time is it? It's just so disconcerting. Okay, I still have time. Ooh. Is the show corrupted? Is the franchise Wicked corrupted? Let's take a look. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's cursed. The franchise is cursed. Has been from inception. Okay, I'm going to do a deep dive on the franchise. It's absolutely cursed. You sign a contract to be a part of Wicked, and you bring on stresses that lead to mental health, that leads to physical depreciation, that leads to drinking, that leads to, they don't want the secret out because it's such a great franchise. I'm going to stop here. Yep, there's a cover up. There's a cover up with the franchise, and if you knew what the cover up was, you would probably not do any version of The Wiz, The Wicked, the live action. Like, this franchise needs to unalive itself. Like, in a way where it's like, the franchise. Like, if the franchise has energy, I would ask the franchise to go away and never come back. Like, as the energy, like, unless you're evil, but I never saw Wicked as evil. But I think you need to admit that your intentions are good, but you're creating, and I'm talking to the franchise now, you're creating the worst people that come out of this product. And so I feel like you need to not allow these franchises to continue to take advantage of you. The story was told, it's over, and they're pumping blood, energetic blood, out of a system that can no longer give. People are being hurt now. The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. People are being hurt. So you have to deny, I don't know if it's Disney or whoever, you have to deny them responsibility and bring in yet another one of these to fruition. And how you do that is to make it so costly that they can't afford to bring yet another movie through and hurt yet another young woman like Ariana Grande or Cynthia Evil. Like, they came out looking like twins in the end. So that's my message to the wonderful world. Of Oz. All right. Moving on. I gotta put my robe back on before I end this. It's just that it gets hot in here. I really need like a thin robe. I'm gonna buy a robe, guys, because this is so much fun. This is so much fun. Okay, let's do this. And let me put my robe back on. There we go. Let's get the final outcome. I'm gonna pull this from down here. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Hello?
Hi, Tracy. Hello, Tracy. How are you?
I'm doing fine. How are you? Sorry, guys. Oh, look at that. Look how good. I picked the wrong cards. I always do this. This was actually my morning report card today. Chop Woods. I know what this means. This means be humble, start over, get grounded, get some rest, like Ariana Grande. You are getting rest, and I would say being grounded every day, humility. Lay dormant for a while, and then come back out swinging. But I have to be honest with you, coming back out swinging in a form of a song is one thing. Like, you do songs very well, but I would say come back out swinging because you reinvented yourself. That means if you've got a story to tell or a story you want to pick up, I would say put your money into something else where it looks like you're doing mature work now. I don't know if singing is the best way to go, right? I think that if you produce something, a documentary, a movie, a short story, and then participate in the score, then you're doing like big girl things and still doing your music. All right, everyone, that is the end. Thank you very much. Order in the court. Thank you very much for coming to the Psychic Judge Dory session. Ariana Grande was on the docket, and the advice at the end is retreating is one thing, but retreat to recreate. Take your hair down. Be other than what everyone wants to make money off of you. You are better than that. Okay, love you. Take it easy. Bye.
Call me Dory. I'm on a mission. Just Dory's here. Feel the intuition. In the portal of dreams, I take my stand with the power of the universe in my hands, deciphering right and wrong and all in between. Got my spiritual as we're a winning team. With every burning, we shine so bright, guiding the lost into the light. 'Cause you gave the wheel right, not me to fear. I'm the oracle, the truth is clear. I'm the judge, the psychic guide. Dory is my name, and I'm full of pride. Save the oracle, get us in this world of freedom. They'll find our way from the shadows. I bring a sense of peace, free with the poem's wisdom. Let the worry see you all later, and embracing your truth. Together we blossom, reclaim our youth. I'm the judge, the psychic guy. Dory is my name, and I'm full of pride.
All rise, court is in order.